if someone from my past were to resurface and come up, like, I'm not even that same girl. I'm Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. If you don't speak to me, I don't speak to you. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Heaven Amari, and I am finally back with another video. So you guys seem to really love my little heart-to-heart conversations, you know, my little rants on here. So I said we're going to do another sip and talk. Like, I love to just vent, so I just like that y'all relate to me so much or relate to the things that I say on here. So we're about to get into it. Today I have some barefoot peach wine. I seen a couple of my followers on Instagram drinking this, and I said, ooh, let me try it. So this is what I'm sipping on today. So recently I saw a video on Instagram, and it was of Kevin Gates, I believe, and he was saying how he had to take a break from social media because of the simple fact that you are on an app where people are only broadcasting their highs. You know, people are never posting their failures, they're never posting their downfalls. Like, it's Instagram. Like, I know people say it all the time, like, it's Instagram, but sometimes we do get caught up in the whole comparison thing, like comparing your life. Like, I do it all the time, and I have to literally tell myself, like, girl, stop, or I'll just lock my phone and I'll go and do something productive. Because it's like, we just seeing where they are now. Like, sometimes you just see people in their winning days. You don't see people in the days where they might have really struggled to get to where they are. They really had to work to get to where they are. And you're just sitting there questioning your life and your existence. Like, why can't I be where they are? Like, girl, be patient. Just be patient with yourself. And that's what I tell myself all the time when I catch myself getting caught up saying it feels like time is just passing me by. It feels like I'm not utilizing my 24 hours like I should be. Like, sometimes I just have to say, be patient with yourself. Know what you want. Write it down. Like, that writing down thing for me, writing down goals, writing down my grocery list, just writing period, like, helps me so much. Because I'm the type of person, if I don't write, I'll feel clouded. I'll feel like I have so much on my mind if I can't really talk to anyone about what I'm feeling. So that journaling thing, I'd say invest in a good journal, because that's going to help you. You can write down your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. You can literally write down a goal, like a goal plan, you know, where you want to be in 5 years and what is it going to take for you to get there in 5 years. Like, I couldn't agree more with Kevin Gates when he said he had to take a break, because I feel like it's very necessary. You know, like, sometimes you just need that time with yourself. And I think where I learned that I needed to take a break from just not even social media, just my phone. If I didn't use my phone as a tool, I literally would probably just try to, like, throw it out. It's the simple fact that when I wake up the first thing in the morning, I would reach for my phone. Like, that's just like a big pet peeve within myself. It's like, girl, wake up and stretch, wake up and pray, wake up and drink a glass of water. Don't grab for that phone. It ain't nothing in that phone that can't wait. That's another thing. Let those followers go. Let those people that you follow that you don't relate to go. Because sometimes we just have people on our social media and they're just watching us, and we might just be watching them, but there's no type of, you know, mutual transactions. I'm not gaining anything from this person posting. Like, some people on social media, they can give you tips. They can help you with fashion inspiration. They can help you with branding inspiration. I mean, I feel like you should have those type of people you're following that help you. So I feel like if there's ever like moments when you feel like you just don't know what to do or you're feeling stuck, this is where that journal comes in. I feel like you should always have a goal list. So if you just feel yourself like lacking motivation, lacking, creativity, always go back to your why and your what. Like, what is it I want to do and why? I feel like those are the two things that keep me grounded. It's like, why did I start this in the first place? I feel like when I come into these moments where I feel useless, where I feel like I'm just not sure if this is something I want to continue doing, that's when I go back to my journals and I look at my sheet like, okay, maybe if I map out where I want to be in not necessarily a year, but maybe 6 months, then maybe you can start to take the actions to move towards that goal. 6 months to a year, you're still doing something to work towards something that you want to accomplish. So that's what I do when I feel stuck. If it's just for fun, then let it just be for fun, but don't have your fun be from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'm not gonna make this video be too long because I tend to sometimes just let my mind wander, and one topic will turn into three, and then next thing you know, you're like, how do we get here? But I have been seeing so many people lately on social media talk about how everybody wants to be entrepreneurs, but not everyone is built to be an entrepreneur. And I could not agree with that more. Like, it's so funny because, like, I'll sit here and I'll talk to people, and it's like, just because you think quitting your 9 to 5, you won't have to punch a clock or you won't have to report to nobody, like, you're going to become the person in which you're not going to have nobody telling you, hey, this is what I need you to do. And like, people, they don't talk to you, or they don't really tell you, like, look, it's not all what it's hyped up to be. Like, I see so many people on Instagram, yeah, they might show you how they're doing their business, but everything is not going to work out for you the same way it worked out for someone else, because not everything is for everyone. And for you guys that don't know, I am a self-taught makeup artist, and I feel like I'm very hard on myself. I'm hard on myself because I always want to challenge myself. I always want to put my best work out there, and I'm so hard on myself because I know that if I'm not hard on myself, then who else will be? That's the only way I'm going to continue to grow and get better, is by challenging myself. But like, I do feel like from time to time, it's like, girl, spare yourself. Like, it once was a time when I was booking clients, going to school, and was still working, part-time, and it's like, girl, give yourself a little pat on the back, because you doing the damn thing. Like, sometimes y'all need to give yourself a pat on the back. Instagram is a tool. Whether or not I use it like that, it's a tool for me. And I have to start telling myself, am I using Instagram in a way that's going to help me, help my well-being, or help my pockets? And if it's helping my pockets, it's helping me. Something else I wanted to talk about was, a lot of people might say that I am funny acting now, or that I changed up, and that's not the case at all. Like, if anyone were to come to me and ask me, like, I've noticed a change in, how we might have been communicating, or even if it was someone that I used to hang out all the time with. One point in my life, like, I used to be like, always had to be at a party, like, and I didn't understand what my mom used to say, like, you act like you can never be home. Like, I used to always want to be in the mix, and like, the older I get, is like, the more I just want to keep my peace close. I'm really big on energy now. Like, I'm so big on good energy that even the slightest if I even have the slightest idea that I'm catching a bad vibe, oh, I'm out. Once I realize, like, why deal with things or people if you don't have to? And that's the thing. For so long, I felt like I didn't have a choice. Like, I had to just tolerate people and their, bad vibes. And it's like, you know what? Once you learn that not everyone is meant for you and you are not meant for everyone, then I think you'll be so much better off. Because for so long, I used to try to fit people into my life, and I kept questioning, like, why do I keep falling out, or why do I keep bumping heads with certain individuals? And it's like, sometimes you're just not compatible. Like, that's just what it is. Sometimes you have a different mindset and you might have evolved and grown, and people want you to still be the same person you used to be. And it's like, I can't tap into that side of me anymore. So I have to let you go, as well as my old self and my old habits. I have to let it all go for the better. I think, like, this chapter in my life, I'm very, very, very selective with who I want to call a friend, because friends turn to foes, and I don't need that. That's just my intake on that whole little situation. I wish you well, but from afar, and that speaks volumes. I'm in my little vibe bag right now, y'all. So let's talk little red flags. Like, you just feel a vibe and you don't like it, you be like, Like, if I just even feel the wrong vibe, if I ain't feeling it, I ain't faking it. Ooh, I like that. It's a quote, and it says that we all carry red flags. The only difference is that some of us recognize these in ourselves and work to overcome them, while others don't. Damn, that's true. And I say, like, before, I used to be like, nothing is wrong with me. There is nothing I can fix within myself. I am just like, I'm cool. Like, when you're like, oh, I can't find anything wrong with what I did in a situation. So much growth, because I think now I look within myself so much. And it's like, as soon as I see something within myself, it's like, oh, I don't like that. Like, sometimes it's been situations where I've caught myself and I didn't like the way I reacted to a situation, and I apologized on the spot. Like, I apologized for that. Like, that's not really what I meant. Like, my delivery was incorrect, and I find these things within myself and I want to fix them immediately. But I just know I have to be patient with myself, like, things, you be trying to break them habits, but it don't be easy. You literally be at war with yourself, trying to fix yourself. Like, man, I feel like a red flag for me is when people make a lot of requests of you or from you that they wouldn't request of themselves or from themselves. Like, don't ask me to do something you wouldn't feel comfortable to do, or you just wouldn't be able to do. Like, I don't like that. That's a red flag, like 100% with me. A red flag with family for me is a lack of support, because it just doesn't sit right with me. If I have something that I'm planning on accomplishing and you're not, being supportive or saying supportive things, then I don't want you around me. You don't even have to worry about being there when I achieve that goal, because you weren't even there for me when I just thought about working towards that goal. So it be the lack of support with the friends and the family for me. Like, you could skedaddle, boo. Let's talk toxic relationships. And I feel like everybody has their own toxic. For me, with my experience, I've been in a couple situations where it's like after you supposedly cut ties, you're still involved, and that's just toxic. Like, toxic. Whole time y'all both are single, y'all moving like y'all single, but y'all still dealing with each other as if y'all are still together. That's why that is just toxic. Highly not recommended. Like, highly not. Because you see a nigga in the comments and you feeling some type of way. Now you on your story, on your page, on your Twitter, posting memes and things. Just don't do it. Highly not recommended. I say that's where I went wrong in a lot of situations, because up until now, I used to say, like, oh, I've taken the time to get to know a person and they know like everything about me, and now we're just strangers. And now I'll be like, that's okay, because if someone from my past were to resurface and come up, like, I'm not even that same girl. Actually, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, you don't know heartbreak until you are praying to God that you can let that person go. That's a different type of heartbreak, when you are just so fed up and you know that you can't find that strength within yourself to let that person go. You got to ask God, Lord, please give me the strength to just let bygones be bygones. Let me brush my hands with this person. I don't want anything to do with them. That's a different type of heartbreak, because now you are saying, I'm really done. Like, I am done. In the past, being done with someone, I had to truly want that for myself. Like, I remember it would be times when I would cry myself to sleep, or I would just be like, I'm tired of feeling this way. You know, like when you're just like fed up to the point it's like, I'm just tired of being down and sad about something that has already gone. You know, I have no control over this situation. Like, why am I still hurting myself, holding on to something that's hurting me? Like, and it's sad. I think that's the hardest thing. Like, when you go through things yourself and you see people that are close to you go through that same thing or its similarities, it's like, damn, that was me. Like, and that's where it really hits home, and you are really able to, you know, in a sense, give that advice that you needed. Since we're talking about brokenheartedness and breakups, I might as well hit on the topic. I might as well hit on the part where, yeah, you might be down bad, but baby, when you elevate after that breakup, ooh, child, you gonna be like, who am I? You are that girl. Don't forget it. Do not forget that part. After a breakup and you finally get over it, you come back so much stronger. Like, it's so crazy how with pain comes wisdom. You know, it's like, oh my goodness, like I had to go through that to learn. Oh, I don't ever want to feel that again. I don't ever want to experience that again. Your whole mindset will be different after that situation. You're going to be a better you because of, you know, like you picked yourself, like you chose you. And I think in the end, that's all we ever want. Like, we always just want someone to choose us. And sometimes we don't realize that we have to choose ourselves. Like, you might love that man, but let that man go, because he's not helping you prosper. He's not helping your pockets. Let that man go, girl. All right, this is going to be the end of the video. If you guys like, laughed, or love this video, be sure to give my video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if you seem to like these videos and want to see me do more of them. Let me know what you think, as well as if you guys have any topics, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. I will see you guys.